We've also this morning been watching what's going on at the High Court in London. You can see cameramen and women there and reporters, a media gathering. But none of these photographers will be getting a shot of the star witness because Prince Harry is a no-show today. At the start of the phone hacking lawsuit he and 100 other celebrities have launched against the Daily Mail and other tabloids. Julia Chapman is in London and she has more on day one. No-show Harry. How does the court proceed without him, Julia?
Well, the two lawyers for the opposing sides are giving their opening statements today, and it had been directed by the judge that Prince Harry, who is the first claimant in this particular trial, be at least present in court today, just in case those opening statements wrapped up early enough for him to start giving his evidence, although it was always expected that the bulk of that cross-examination would take place on Tuesday. And the judge said he was a little surprised that Prince Harry did not show up today. The lawyers for the Duke of Sussex said that he had been travelling to the UK from the United States, where he lives, late on Sunday night after celebrating the second birthday of his daughter, Princess Lilibet. And due to the nature of his travel and security arrangements, he wasn't able to make it to court quite so quickly as it had been hoped. But we understand that he will be in court tomorrow. Currently, his lawyers are still going through their opening arguments, why they believe that this trial should be brought to justice. They want to see Mirror Group newspapers held accountable for what Prince Harry says is phone hacking and illegal use of private investigators dating back to 1996 when Harry was just 11 years old. But that's right, he won't be in court today. We will see him testifying instead on Tuesday.
So that's tomorrow, and my goodness, the photographers that we were just showing there, Julia, they will be busy when he appears tomorrow for sure and gives evidence in all of this. It's going to be interesting. I've been talking about it's the first British royal in decades and decades to appear in court. Tell us about what he'll be asked and the kind of significance that we'll have to have him in a court where he's not in control of the information he provides and the agenda set.
Yes, certainly it is going to be an extraordinary moment to see a senior member of the royal family not just in court, but actually being cross-examined by a lawyer who is going to be disputing the version of events that Prince Harry and his lawyers are putting forward to the court. The Mirror Group newspapers' lawyers will be saying that this is not an accurate representation of what happens and how these stories were obtained. It maintains that most of them were legally obtained, and in certain stories, there are 33 stories being examined carefully here. Some of them, it simply is asking Prince Harry to prove that illegal methods were used. It will also argue that many of these stories were so old, the allegations dating back to the 1990s, that they're simply too old to be prosecuted now. So that will be some of what we'll be hearing leveled at Prince Harry on Tuesday. But it is certainly a very unusual move for him to put himself in this position. It really does underline the strength of feeling that the Duke of Sussex has expressed about the British tabloid media. He has said in an interview that it will be his life's work to hold them to account, to reform the British media landscape and prevent intrusions of privacy like the ones he alleges that he has been subject to.